Hey, let's take a look at Psalms 110. And a lot of people get confused on this verse when Jesus quotes it in the New Testament. And I think they get confused because they don't read the original language. Fortunately for us that live in 2023 and even in the past 10 years, we have plethora of softwares that can literally translate it for us, show us the original language, just like this software that you see on the screen is Logos. If you want it, the link's in my bio. It's absolutely free to download. But if you see this and you have the interlinear, you won't get confused that easy. I mean, you still get confused on the Bible because it's so profound, but this verse you will not get confused on when Jesus quotes it in the New Testament, and I'll show you what I mean. So here you see verse 1 of Psalms 110. It says, "The Lord said to my Lord." The first Lord is all capitalized, so we know that this is talking about Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh. The second one is not capitalized, fully capitalized in the translation, by the way. So it means Adonai. So it's two different lords in Hebrew, okay? The first one is Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh. This is the tetragrammaton of the God of Israel. Second one is Adonai. So it says, "The Lord said to my Lord, sit at my right hand until I make your enemies a footstool for your feet." All right, so let's go look at what Jesus has to say. Here is Jesus quoting it. It's in red letters, and I know that's an editorial mark in there, but you can nevertheless, it's Jesus speaking. Here's Matthew 22:44. "The Lord said to my Lord." You can see that both of these lords are fully capitalized. But the kicker here is that the Greek word is kurios for both of them. And this is why the Jewish people didn't have an answer for them, because Jesus could have used any other Greek word to identify two separate entities. He didn't. He used the very word, the very title that is given to him in the New Testament, kurios, and he applied it to Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh. So one of the things that you learn when you go through seminary is that the Old Testament will use Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh. Paul and other disciples will use that very verse, but replace Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh with kurios, like this verse here. What does this mean? This indisputably means that Jesus and the Father are one, just like Jesus said.